The weight of the lost heritage. In the rotting heart of Toronto, the flickering neon lights painted the smoky, stifling air of the Globe Pool Hall in ghastly, spectral hues. Shade stood alone in the corner, his fingers white-knuckled as they gripped the lacquered wood of his cue, while at the bar, his university friends boisterously toasted to their final successful exam. The boy's dark hair fell over his face, a veil hiding the ever-present melancholy reflected in his eyes, a sorrow born from the crushing mountain of debt weighing upon his shoulders. His father, the renowned but obsessed archaeologist, Professor Eden MacLeod, had bled the family dry. Every cent of capital and life savings had been poured into a secret Vatican excavation that promised salvation but delivered only ruin. Misguided by the cryptic whispers of an ancient, misinterpreted scroll, the professor believed he would find history's most coveted gold hoard beneath Rome. Instead, the venture collapsed into a total void. A translation error meant they had been digging in the wrong earth, the massive investment vanished, leaving behind nothing but hollowed bank accounts and the predatory calls of creditors. Shade felt his stomach twist into a knot at the realization that their family home was now on the brink of being swallowed by the man's madness. After his father's disappearance, it fell to the boy to stand firm. But as a student, he had no hope of repaying the colossal sums borrowed from businessmen who dwelled in the darkest corners of the underworld. The sharp crack of the billiard balls pierced his skull like the pounding of bailiffs at the door, and the laughter behind him only served to deepen his tomb-like isolation. He had no taste for drink, no desire for shallow praise regarding his academic honors, he sought only silence within the urban cacophony. When he finally slid his cue back into the rack, he cast one last look at the vibrating room, pulled his coat tight like a shroud, and headed for the exit. The freezing Toronto night lay in wait, and Shade knew that in the blackened alleys tonight, it wouldn't just be memories doing the haunting. Debt was not a ghost that could be easily exorcised, and the creditors in this merciless city were not known for their patience. As he stepped out into the street, the heavy thud of the metal door behind him sounded as final as a death sentence. A judgment he would have to serve for the sins of his father. In the narrow corridor leading to the street, the air suddenly died, and Shade felt that familiar, icy constriction in his chest. Two towering silhouettes stepped out from the shadows of a wall niche, blocking the path to the door. The only way to freedom. Under the neon glare of Toronto, shadows often take on a predatory life of their own. Shade now knows that his father's debt is not measured in currency, but in blood. If you too feel the cold creeping up your neck, do not stay alone in the dark, kindle a small light by leaving a like, and join our circle with a subscription before the creditors find you as well. Do not let the silence consume you, turn on notifications, for the curse of the coin has only just begun.